Hello, folks. Thank you for listening to Mountain Mule Media, Connecting Montana. I'm your host, Tim Baldwin. This podcast is a production of Mountain Mule Transportation. It was created to help locals and travelers connect more deeply with the businesses and people who make Montana such an incredible place to live and visit. In each episode, I sit down with Montana business owners and community leaders to hear the story behind their work, how they got started, what they've built, and how they help create a better experience for both residents and visitors. If you enjoy this podcast, please subscribe on your favorite platform. And if you use any of the services or businesses you hear about here, let them know you heard about them from Mountain Mule. And when you need private transportation with Montana's hospitality, please think of Mountain Mule Transportation. Thank you for your support, and I hope you enjoy the show as we keep connecting Montana.
Okay.
Tell me about Big Sky Party Pros, everything you guys do.
So Big Sky Party Pros is an event planning and event decor business. We specialize in balloon decorations. We also do kids' birthday parties. We do a lot of bachelorette parties where we can come in and decorate your Airbnb, stock your fridge, help you plan out fun activities, and build a cool itinerary for your trip to Montana.
How'd you get into this business? How'd it start?
Ooh, it was definitely a passion project. I was a nanny for a number of years and was in charge of hosting the kids' birthday parties, creating balloon arches, and saw a need for the service in Bozeman and Gallatin Valley. And after some soul searching and deciding to go for it, we created the business. Wanted to just have a little extra income at first, and then it started to pick up because there was a need for it. And so we've gotten busier and busier. We do birthday parties, like corporate events, small gatherings, bridal showers, baby showers, really anywhere you have people getting together and they want some extra festive decor. We handle that.
Bear with me one second. I'm just going to shut that door. I don't know why I didn't.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll get to do some editing already.
Okay.
Okay, so tell me about like the smallest thing somebody might hire you for, which is just an archway. Like, I mean, I guess in the best way you can, because we don't have any pictures. Explain that, just because
Yeah.
I know what it looks like.
Yeah, so people often come and they say, I want a balloon arch. I call it a balloon garland. So balloons are organic in shape, and you need to provide some structure for them. So some of the smallest asks we get are like helium bouquets, which are a great way to jazz up a party in a cost-effective way if you want just a few bouquets of helium balloons. And then a balloon arch would probably be like 6 to 10 feet, and that's the typical thing you see. You might put it on a wooden slat backdrop, or I can attach it to a wall. And the great part about hiring Big Sky Party Pros is that I do this for a living, and you don't have to struggle with the balloon arch. It can be really frustrating for people, so we'll come in and install it so that it's set up really nicely, looks good, and is secure. We use higher quality products, so the kits you get from Amazon will often hurt your fingers. They're hard to deal with. They're low quality. They'll pop easily. So with our higher quality products, you can have your balloon arch outside or keep it up for a week in your house. And yeah, I'm going beyond what you asked.
So no, you're fine.
Yeah.
The more info, the better. So this arch is generally for like a doorway you'll walk through, or it's for a backdrop and a photo. What's the like?
Yeah, I think we do a little bit of both. So people maybe want to draw attention to or the area that they're having the party, or create a fun entrance. So we can do just a few clusters of balloons at an entrance and then give them a big photo area backdrop moment, especially when we were decorating for a bachelorette and they want to have a area for them to take pictures with their friends, but we might add some balloons at the doorway, at the entrance, and other places. So it changes the ambiance of a room. You walk into a room and you see balloons, you know that there's going to be a party there.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so either way, we're really flexible, and I like to get creative with designs and kind of moving away from your typical rounded arch and balloon backdrop. We can create clusters that hang from the ceiling. We can get really creative with it because they are like a dynamic type of decor.
And you've got a bunch of pictures on your website and your Instagram, right?
Yeah, our Instagram, we keep it pretty updated, and then on our website we also have a gallery of our past work, and I try to keep that up to date and adding in our newer and better ones. It's fun to see the progression of our balloon arches and designs from even just a year ago, and how much they've grown, and the bigger and better designs that we can do.
So that's like the simple one. If somebody just wants an archway, if somebody wants you to, do their entire party, what's like the max extent or the most you'll do as far as
I tend to stick with smaller gatherings, so 20 or less people. Obviously we'll consider kids' birthday parties if there's parents and siblings, and those parties can add up, but we can go in. I've partnered up with Rocky Mountain Toy Company, and they will create goodie bags for the kids that are age appropriate, on theme. I can help coordinate the food that you want to have there, setting out linens and table settings if you need. Let me think. Yeah, we'll go full event planning, helping you find the venue, pick a budget, stay within that budget, and be kind of your personal party assistant. I often get asked if we'll come, they're like, we have already ordered balloons. Can you come and set them up? And I often say no, just because of the quality and the time. I think it's worthwhile to invest in balloon or higher. I think it's worthwhile to invest in high quality products. And the smallest offering, I even offer to do grab and go, where don't need to come and install, and I can just drop it off for you. And I've also just sold packs of my balloons to people if they want to do it themselves. So I understand that not everybody has a budget to install, to hire this service, but we do want to make sure that everybody gets a chance to be celebrated and have a good party.
And I remember you said, because I watched you a couple of weeks ago, just do a little bit of a presentation. You do stuff for bachelorette parties too. Is that like you're doing that pretty common, or that's?
Yeah, it's been picking up a lot. We're getting a lot of groups that Bozeman's been listed on these sites as a top destination for bachelorettes, and I don't see why not, because it has so much to offer here, activity wise, accommodations. Bozeman has really unique offering in that sense, and people love to come out here and relax, get away from the hustle and bustle. And so our bachelorette packages are designed to kind of suit everybody's needs. If you'd want just one little photo moment, we can do that. And then we can go all out, where we're helping you plan an itinerary, setting up, coordinating with the vendors, booking your activities for you, and providing that full service concierge. Yeah.
So if somebody wants to do a bachelorette party, or wants an archway, wants a photo backdrop, what's the best way for them to get a hold of you and find out more?
They should go to our website and fill out a form. We have a bachelorette specific page, and then we also have just a general inquiry form for people. I do respond to DMs via Instagram or TikTok, but generally direct them to the website.
Is there anything else you do that people don't know about or don't think to ask you about, or just that you would do or you have done, like one-offs of any type?
Yeah, I have a creative mind, and so I would love to get more into like the backdrop and full event production space. I'm wondering, we do like fringe walls and fringe hanging, like for tassels. So sometimes people don't always want balloons. And so there's other ways that we can decorate events. We created a unique custom wood backdrop for the Montana Festival recently. And so
I saw that one. Looks very nice.
Yeah, thanks. So whatever your vision is for your event, we kind of have a knack for bringing that to life.
Cool. So best thing is to contact you and reach out about whatever's going on.
Yeah. I'm a yes man. I will often say yes, and then we'll figure it out.
Anything about this business that you love or you didn't expect or is a lot of fun? Other than being at people's parties all the time?
Yeah, you're always celebrating. You're just always following the party. I really like the design process. I like coordinating with people, and generally in this business, everybody's pretty happy. We're celebrating something, or it's a surprise or a special moment in their life. So that's been really special to get to be a part of that, and I feel honored that people consider us to join them in their celebrations.
Yeah, very cool. All right, so say the website and the Instagram so people can find you.
Okay, so we're at www.bigskypartypros.com, and our Instagram handle is bigskypartypros, all one word.
Cool. I'll put both of those in the description too, and people can reach out.
Okay.
Cool. Thanks, Brianna.
Cool.
Appreciate it.